This is Eternal Blade, and welcome to part 1 of the Space Marine Thunderfire Cannon tutorial. This is going to be the same process as my last tutorial. We're going to collect reference images, bring them into Max, and then model from that. And this time we're going to do a grid-based approach as opposed to the orthographic images. So let's start collecting reference images. So go to Google, type in Games Workshop, click the first link. Go to Warhammer 40,000 Armies, go to Space Marines, go to Heavy Support, Thunderfire Cannon, and you're going to want this blue image and this green image. Left click on the picture to make it bigger, right click, save image as for both of them. Then you're going to want to go to Google and type in Space Marine Thunderfire Cannon. Go to Images. On the second page, you're going to want this one with the grid, and click on it. And for some reason, it hasn't been wanting to load today, so I uploaded it to PhotoBucket. Go to Google. That's the link right there. I'll put it in the description. And what you're going to want to do is just copy the link, paste it into the address bar, and the image will come up, and you'll see it's kind of big. Right click and save it wherever you want it. And let's go into Max now. I'm actually working with two monitors right now, so it would be best if you printed out either the gridded image or one of the blue or green images, just to have a reference to look at while you have Max open. So let's start by putting the gridded image in the perspective. So use Alt-B, browse for your gridded image. Okay, match bitmap, and press G to get rid of the grid. You're actually going to want to do that in all the viewports. And now we can start modeling. So we're going to try to match the dimensions of this. So each one of these we're going to say is 10 units, just to make things easy. So this cylinder here would be 10 in diameter. So let's go to the front viewport and create a cylinder, bring it back, and we're going to want the radius to be 10, and we're going to want the height to be about let's see, just bring it back until it looks good. Make the height about 15. Okay. Press Alt-W to zoom in and out of the viewport, and bring the height segments down to 1, and the sides bring up to 20. Okay, you're going to want to convert it into an editable poly. I have a hotkey for that because the right click menu doesn't really work. Just make this a perspective viewport. Okay, go into the polygon mode, click on the back circle, or the back face, so it's on this side, and zoom in here. We're going to want to extrude that. If I can find the extrude button. Oh. Okay, so extrude that by about 3.8, and extrude it again by about 10.5. Okay, go back in here, select all the polygons in the little section, and you're going to want to extrude them out a bit on the local normal by about one. Looks pretty good. Okay, just going to perspective viewport here. Spin the highlights. Then you're going to want to select this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge on a loop, and then you're going to want to do a chamfer on them. So chamfer them, make the chamfer about 0.14, and actually give it 2 segments. Okay. Next, we're going to want to let's see, select this polygon here, and we're going to want to inset it a bit. Let's not do that. Let's use the manual. So inset it about 0.844, and we're going to want to extrude it inward about -1.5. Okay. Next, we're going to want to still trying to figure out, because the this image here, you can see there's lots of things here, but on this they don't have them. So I think I'm gonna have to extend this out a bit. So grab these vertices here and drag them out just a bit. Okay. Next, we're going to want to select all these edges here, and we're going to want to connect them. Connect. And slide this forward just a bit. Right there. Select this edge here. We're going to want to ring. And then connect again using 2 times. Increase the pinch to about -29, and just make sure that it looks kind of centered. I think that's pretty good. Okay. Then you're going to want to select the internal polygons there and extrude them on the local normal by about 0.588, and we're going to want to chamfer the edges again. So go to chamfer. Oops, sorry. You're going to want to loop them. For some reason those two didn't select. Make sure you have everything selected. Alright, and chamfer it. Use the same settings as before. And that'll be it for part 1. I'll see you in part 2.